Hi, and welcome to the Hallows. To the Hallows Deep. Here is Reese's installment 11.
This one here is part 2, the last set of 38 tricks and magic from the Hallows. Welcome!
This is gonna be epic.
So sit back and enjoy the show.
Here's your host, Reese.
Hi, DeepHallows host, Reese here. Here we get you into the Deep Hallows. Without any further ado, let's get to it right now. But before we get right into the first trick, I wanted to let you know that after you'll be seeing is 2 bonus tricks. Because when we count in this one, we're going to be doing that slightly different, like the ones from before on part 2. Now, here is the first trick from here. And that goes to our trick number 1. And on part 2 being our 39th one. And the magic trick there, which I like to call the Magic Hallows Berry Jump magic trick. Is what this will look like. So here with me, in my hand, are these nice berries. We got 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to is take 2 into this hand right here. It actually is on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. By magic, the 2 that were once in my hand now jump to the hand where it once was. How is this magic trick done? As is about to reveal the Deep Hallows secret to you right now. Here's what you're going to need to perform this magic trick. You will need are these 3 deep, rustic, red looking berries right here. You're going to is to either take 1, 2, or 3 of them. Here we took 2. Like this, and the opposite hand like this. You can either have this to jump or this to jump, but what's more epic are the 2 to jump back to the same hand. To work this, all you gotta do is keep your fists. So 1 and twist. 1, 2, count of 3. You're gonna go like this. Keep your fist and then open up like this, or open up 1. So completely vanished, and then open up your right or left hand fist. All to be seen now are the 2 berries that you put in your other hand. Now jump back to greet to the third one into your palm of your hand, seen here. And that's how you do and perform that magic trick, bringing us down to our next spot number we get to on our 11th installment from the Deep Hallows to you with Hallowistical, Tricks and Spooktacular, EerieLike magic tricks. And that goes to our 40th one, which is our trick number on part 2. That goes to the magic whistling Jackel straw trick. Is what this will look like. So here with me, I have is this Jackel straw. What I'm going to is use the Deep Hallows spirit and enchant this and see what that will do. I'm gonna Deep Hallows to you. Watch. Wow! And I just made that whistle. The Jackel straw. How is this trick done? I'm about to reveal the secret. Is what you're going to need to perform this Hallowistical trick. That's what you'll see here. It is a Jackel straw. It didn't need to go to the barn to gas straw, because that is a completely different straw than what you see here. This is actually one for like a drink, like for a party. It also has Jackel lanterns onto it right here, making it very look Hallows-like because of the coils right there. And as the air goes through, the current and the tide of the air passing through these is going to create the sound of vibration like this. Like that. Because it's passing through here, and the grooves is going to vibrate onto the grooves, and that's what's causing this to whistle. But what I'm going to do is create the magic by waving your hands over like this and enchant the Jackel straw, and then blow on again, and then go like this. And then like a flute, hold the two jackals and go like this. And as you do the whistling Jackel straw trick, there goes into a little bit of slight Hallows music. Of course, we can't forget the ambience, the light, the pumpkin color light from Candlelight. And that goes into our next spot, to our spot number 3. And on part 2, to our 41st one. That goes to the magic Black Hallows Witch Candles trick. That's what this would look like. Just dimmed the lights for this. Here with me I have our 2 black witch candles and a pumpkin color lighter. First we'll give one a light. Let's let that get the flame a little bit more stronger. Okay, I'm going to with this candle, gonna hold it above like this. Watch carefully. And by magic, it brings light to the other one. How is this black candle, which one done? As is about to reveal the secret behind this too right now. All you'll need is 1 and 2 black candles. Then you'll need is a pumpkin color lighter. If you don't have one, you can go and get one, or any lighter will work. You're going to have 1 candle with the wick up even a little bit more than the other one. Why? Because when this gets heated up there, that's going to catch a flame in an instant. That's why I want this longer, shorter for this one. I want to light like that first. This allows you to share the flame with the other one by holding up like this. You can see it's kind of bent down. So as you go to here, it'll start to like steam smoke a little bit there. Give it time. And then 3, 2, 1. You'll share it with the other one. Just like that. And as I do, the Hallows, no, the Black Hallows witch candles trick. Because witches also are part of the Hallows as well too. Now it's that in our last installment we'll get into straight pagan like things before this one goes into the Hallows. To our next one we get to. From 3, we get down to our spot number 4. And being on part 2 to our number 42. That goes to the magic vanishing Jackel spider. Magic trick is what this will look like. So here with me, I have this very interesting looking spider. It is a Jackel spider because it's in a different color of pumpkin. Kind of. It almost looks like pumpkin spice by the looks of it. Here with me, I got this magic wand that we'll use for it. I'm going to place this inside of this silk like this. Like this. Okay. What I'm going to is give this a cover over like this. A little bit more like this. In there. What I'm going to do is just give this a close. Just like this. Okay, I'm going to pick up this magic wand here. And I'm going to wave over the silk from the Deep Hallows to you. We'll see what that has done. If I open it, look, completely, it vanishes. But watch this. I'll actually get it to reappear again. By the powers of the Deep Hallows, bring back the Jackel-like spider. Again, look. It appears back inside. How was this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you'll need is a different color spider. This is actually a copper and bronze like sparkle spider. Comes from one of the webs. Then you'll need is a silk. Here I'm using is the Hallows deep purple silk. Kind of like a witch color, kind of. You're going to do is fold up the silk like this. And like that. That way it has ways to actually make it vanish right here. So you get these right here. Like this. So these will give space to make the spider to vanish. You're going to have the spider on top of the silk and a magic wand on top. Or you don't have to have a magic wand, just wave of the magical fingers if you want to. Okay, so what you're going to do is take the magic wand off after, showing it like that. Pick up the spider. And then open this up like this all the way and place this in just like this. Like that. Then pull this over and even it out like that on top of the spider, like that. You can wave your magical fingers over if you want to, or if you want to, use the magic wand. But because I did that in the performance, I'll use my fingers for this one, like this. Wave like this. But you can use two if you want to, since it's entirely up to you. And then like that. Then you're gonna go not to this one, you're gonna go underneath to the other one like this. And so that the spider is completely vanished. Really just holding the other one back like this. Like that. To make it reappear is just simply just reversing it. Dripping it over. Magic wand if you want to. Or the wave of the fingers again like this. And then open a silk like that to make the spider to reappear back inside. You can leave it in if you want to, or take it out and then put it on top. And that right there is how you do and perform the magic trick 2, the magic vanishing Jackel, Hallows Jackel spider magic trick. And then that puts us down to our next spot, to our spot number 5. And on part 2 goes to the magic, scary, eerie witch flower trick. Here's what this will look like. Because this one here definitely goes into the Deep Hallows with this one. So here with me, I have is this nice Hallowistic like witch flower. Watch. Definitely Hallowist. Yes, definitely eerie. What does grew out of the Deep Hallows witch flower? But a scary looking skull. How is this Hallowistic trick done? I'll show you. For this, you're going to need is this scary looking, creepy looking skull to go with a nice different color witch flower. Seen this right here. You're going to have that hidden in the back of the flower like this. Now we can pull this up like this. Behind it like this. That way it gives the illusion that it's actually coming from the witch flower. But be very slow about this, like this. 3, 2, 1. Be very slow as it rises, coming from the Deep Hallows witch flower. Seen now, this right here. And that's how you do the trick 2, the magic Deep Hallows Eerie witch flower trick. And then there, that puts us directly down to our next trick spot. From 5, we get down to our trick spot number 6. And on part 2, our 44th one. And the magic trick there, which I like to call the Magic Hallows Vanishing Silk Flower magic trick, is what this will look like. So here with me I have is this flower. It's a different one this time. And here I got is this pumpkin color silk. I'm going to place this down first. Because we're going to now is put this silk into my fist like this. Like that. Okay? I'm going to is make that completely vanish. Watch. With the flower. By the magic of the Deep Hallows. See, completely vanishes. But watch this. I'm gonna actually just reach into the flower here. Watch. I get is the silk that I just made vanish. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you will need is what you'll see just here at the tricks table. So from here, you'll see what you'll need to get for this magic trick. And that's what you'll see here. A pumpkin color orange like silk. And another witch-like black Hallows flower that has the red tips this time. You're going to is make this vanish and use the flower as a magic wand. You can go like this first. There's no thumb tips at all. You're going to put it in like this. And then steal out with your thumb like this and point. Pick up the flower. And you're going to is wave the flower and say to the magic of the Deep Hallows. And make it to completely vanish. Pass this now into your other hand like that while collecting the flower. So your other hand completely bare. You're going to is put this in like this. And hold the flower like this. And pull out like this. By magic is to be seen coming out of the flower. After it is done, silk is laid out onto the table. And the flower now can be dressed up nicely upon it. Seen now just right here. And let's do and perform the magic Deep Hallows vanishing witch silk flower magic trick. And then that puts us directly down to our next spot. From 6 we get to our 7th spot, and on part 2 to our 45th magic trick, which I like to call the magic pumpkin scarf magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So here with me, I have is this pumpkin, and I have is this nice black scarf. Let's see what we could do with this a pumpkin that I have right here. If I go from here, watch. By magic, a spooky, eerie, Deep Hallows-like face appears on the pumpkin as I place it with the black scarf. How is this magic trick done? I'm about to reveal the secrets. I'll let the scary pumpkin take that line for that one. Here's what you're going to need to for this, and that's what you'll see here. It is just a card sheet. Turn it into a pumpkin. It's actually like a pumpkin color card sheet stock. And you're going to turn it into a pumpkin with a nice scary looking face on it. Looks very nice and Hallowistic like. And it's very Deep Hallows. What you're going to do here is you're going to have it flipped like this. While holding onto the pumpkin like this. While holding the scarf, the black scarf. You're going to is take the pumpkin like this, and you're going to do is twist it like this as you place it in like that. From here, so go from here, and you're going to is you go up and place it back into the scarf, just like that. And by magic, as it greets the scarf, it applies the eyes, the nose, the mouth with the fangs, now seen on the Hallows pumpkin seen just here. You can get the card stock in your stationery store. Be creative and make your very own Jackel-like scary pumpkin from Pumpkin. Now applies the eyes, the nose, and the face with the fangs. If you want to design something like that, or it could be a design of choice, unless you do and perform that magic trick. It's a very simple one, very easy one, and a very Hallowistic one. Bring us down to our next one we get to our 8th spot, and on part 2, the magic trick, which I like to call the magic Jackel in magic trick. Is what this Jackel tin will look like. So here with me, a half is this Jackel tin. You see, it's completely empty. If this reach my hand in me here, watch. I'll pull out. Jackel pumpkins from an empty Jackel tin. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you'll need are only, it says, few simple things for this magic trick. That is what you'll see here. You will need is this Jackel pumpkin-like tin, seen just here. And you'll need is some like pumpkin jack-o'-lantern garland of some sort right here, and it has a nice color and style to it. You're going to is have these palmed into your hand beforehand, like this. So you're gonna put this up like that, and the whole string like that. You're gonna hold it just like this. You can go like this on top, and then so completely empty. Reach in, put this in like this, and then just go to one of them like this and go like that. And by magic, what comes out of it is a pumpkin streamer or garland coming from the jack-o'-lantern tin scene just right here. And that right there is how you do and perform that magic trick. Bring us down to our next one we get to. From 8, we get down to our spot number 9, and on part 2 to our 47th one. That goes to the magic Hallows Spider Skelly magic trick. Is what this will look like. Here's the performance. So here with me, I have is a remains of a spider. Right here. You can take a look at it. I'm gonna hold this right here. I'm going to take this black scuff right here. Watch. Are you ready? And it turns back into where it once was, and what it belonged to was to this Deep Hallows looking spider. So how did I get a skeleton of a spider and bring it together to do this? I'll show you. This Deep Hallows magic trick, you will need the following. You will need is looking spider here. This is actually a fake one made out of like some kind of like fabric and stuff like that. And you can see it really does look pretty eerie, creepy, and very hollow like. Then you'll need is the remains of a spider that's the same as the one seen here. Must be the same. You can see the exact same. The body and the body of the spider are the same as on here. You're going to is cover this one with the scarf. Like this. Like that. So no one sees that. All they see is the remains of the spider. You'll put that onto the scarf that we can sew off the remains of the spider. You're going to is get this spider and place into your hand like this scene here. Pick up the scarf, the spider, behind it there, and at the edge of a table, drop this down like this, and place the hand over like this. That's what you get to see. What the audience gets to see is the remains of the spider, and it goes right back into the spider. So you can just see here. After it is done, place the spider onto the scarf, just like this, and then present. And now we get down to our next magic trick. From 9, we get to our 10th one, and on part 2, our 48th one, which I like to call the magic Hallows rat scarf trick. Here's what this will look like. So here with me, I have is this rat, see here, and I got is the scarf. I'm gonna actually is dress the scarf over the rat like this. They say this scarf has been enchanted by the Deep Hallows. Why? Watch. Starts to move. Whoa. Where did the rat go? It must have been a Hallows ghost rat. Yeah, that's definitely something. How is this one done? I'll show you. For this, you're going to need is this fake, nice, eerie looking, creepy looking rat. If you got teeth out like that, and you'll need is this nice scarf to go with it. You're going to is have that rat onto here and present like that. You're going to is take off the rat. I'm going to place that onto your hand like this. Scarf, make sure you do a story that this was actually enchanted by part of the Deep Hallows. You'll dress it like this. Over it like this. And you're going to is rock your hand like this. Under it like that. That's where you have it covered, that way you don't see it, so we can easily rock back and forth. Like it now provides the magic for the rat to move. And then you take this off we're going to is tuck this under and make it to disappear afterwards. Then you can say after you make the rat to vanish. It must have been a Hallows ghost rat. And then act a little bit scared, like, whoa. And then you can say those words, that one there definitely feels like the Deep Hallows or something in the same line. It's a great trick, but also you can turn that into a magic trick if you want to. And that's how you do the magic Deep Hallows rat scarf trick. From 10, now we get down to our 11th spot, and on part 2 to our 49th one, which I like to call the Magic Hallows Ghost Skull. Magic trick. That's what this will look like. So here is definitely one for the Deep Hallows. We'll slightly dim the lights for this one. That way it provides a little bit more of the Hallows shadows for this to take place. So here's me from the Deep Hallows. I get is this skull. I'll use the same scarf. And just take the skull from here. Like this. Watch. Very closely. Whoa! Did you see that? I'll take it again from over here. At a more of a further distance. Watch. Like a ghost that flies right back. How is this magic trick done? As is about to reveal. The Deep Hallows Pt2 right now. I just had to say that. Okay, so here is what you will be needing to get to perform this Deep Hallows magic trick. For this, you'll need is that scarf again. Then you'll need is this skull. And you're going to is use a coat hanger that'll be mounted into the skull in the back. Seen just right here that I'm pointing at. This right here is going to go down like this in an L shape. Where's it going to actually fit? Into your shirt, like this. Be very careful as you put this part in like this. Into your shirt like this. That way it can allow it to actually move. So it's going to move like this. So if we go from here, it'll move like that. Like that. Right into your hand. You're going to have this scarf. I'll show you what it just looks like in light. I'll just let that just mysteriously float just right there. Also, is make a float if you want to. Before. Like this. But what we're going to do is take the disc up like this. Hold. And at a distance, you're going to is let this free. And it'll just glide right back to the same hand, because right here, it'll only go one way. Because of this staying right connected to your shirt, like that. So that way, as you hold on to this and let this go, it will just like go right back to where it once was, like that. It also is go at a distance, and it'll just glide and fly right back, seeing this here. Or if you want to, make it float. Like like that, and then you can also play with, around, going like this. Like that. You can also be creative, longer distance, and do it like that too. It's a very very Hallowistic trick, magic trick, and also a great Hallows deep magic trick as well too. Tip: make sure you do that in a slight shade. Make sure they can see it. That way it adds a little bit of some of the Hallows, Deep Hallows shadows with that one. Now I know how that magic trick was done and performed. And then that brings us down to our next spot, to our 12th one, and on part 2 to our 50th one. There, I like to call the Magic Hallows Scare Doll magic trick. Is what this will look like. Do you know why this is called a scare doll? I'll show you. Going here like this. Watch. Very carefully. 3, 2, 1. Because it turns into a scare crow. How is this one done? I'll show you about first. Watch. There, I'll make the scarecrow rise and stand. In my palm of my hand. How is this one done? I'll show you. For this one, you're going to need is a hay doll and a scarecrow hay doll as well too. This one here has like a nice look to it, very Hallow-like, witch-like, and very Deep Hallows like as well too. So because of the straw here, it's the same straw as you'll see this here. So scare doll, the scare doll is this right there. So here is a doll that you'll start off with first. It'll turn into the scarecrow. See this here that I'm pointing at. You'll need is a scarf to go with it. To perform in this magic trick, you're going to is hide the scarecrow into the scarf like this, holding on to it and holding the doll, the hay doll, right here. First, that way you can see the hay doll. You can say, you know why it's called scare doll? We take this hay doll and watch. Go in, drop this down, and collect it like this. Or hold on to it still inside there and say, watch. And it turns into a what? A scarecrow. And that's how you do the magic trick too. The magic scare doll. The Magic Hallows Scare Doll magic trick. After it's done, you can also make it rise by going like this. I'm going like that. And then handstand like this, holding the hay down like this, and holding it right there into the palm of your hand. So you could do that after performing that magic trick. You also is hand down and making it lie down, just like that. That way it adds a little something after the magic trick was done and performed. And then that puts us down to our next spot, to our 13th one, and then on part 2 to our 51st one. That goes to the Magic Old Hallows Bone magic trick. Is what this will look like. So here definitely comes from the Deep Hallows. Okay, this one. See? Just right here. First up. Like this. Now I'll place this onto the table. So now that I've done that, I'll place this just right here. Watch. It moves. Watch again. Starts to rise. Now, if I can put this in the center of the table and I move my hand this way, watch. By magic, it goes into my right hand. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you'll need is one of your Halloween fake bones. Then you're going to get yourself some monofilament fishing line. This is what you'll see just right here. You're going to attach that to one of your Halloween bones, and you're going to do put an elastic onto your wrist like this. So you're going to hide that in a long sleeve shirt. That way you could do like things like this. Like that. You could do other, but first things first. For this one, this very one, you're going to take this, and you're going to with the hand brush like this. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then you're going to with the bone. You're going to as like a magic wand, wave and tap one into the other hand like this. Do the same to the other hand as well too. That way it actually goes well and provides the magic. And you're going to do various things first before you put it onto the table like this. To the center, you're going to first make it move, but be very slow. Like this. And then you're going to make it rise up by putting your thumb like this and go watch like this. Have it to rise up, pulling this and like this with your fingers like this, having it to rise and then bringing it right back down again. Next, you're going to have your hand free and go like this. First, go into the line and go like this. That way you can get the switch action of your hand like this on top, like that, and by magic, it flies right into your hand. Or you can be very direct by holding up and doing it just like that too. And that's how you do the magic trick 2, the magic Deep Hallows old bone magic trick. There provides a little bit of supernatural magic with that one as well too. We got some more of that and other two ominous ones, eerie ones, scary ones, and some even legendary ones as well too. some witchy ones, shadowy ones. That's why we add some bigger shadows in with this. Luminous ones, haunted like ones, dusky ones, shadowy ones, scary and eerie as well too. As well as some monstery ones a little bit. That way we'll touch base on those within this. Even on part one as well too. Anyways, that way there's how you do and perform that magic trick. What's our next one we get to? That goes to our 14th one. And that is to the magic Deep Hallows knife carver. Magic trick is what this will look like. So here I got is this pumpkin. There's nothing completely on it. But here I got something. Right here that I have. This very deep hollows like sword of some sort. What I'm going to is to take this. I'll place that right over here. But first, I'm going to is wave this over like a magic wand. Watch. I'm going to actually just put this down to where the pumpkin is right here. And have it do something very magical with this. Okay, so the knife right here, that hole right there, will be this right here. And I'm gonna put on this scarf like this. Like that. Okay, I'm going to actually see what this will do. What I'm going to is do something very, very magical. Never before have I ever done this. 3, 2, 1. It magically carves the pumpkin into a Jackel-like pumpkin. And with that, you'll see what you can do. It actually moves. Whoa! It almost got away. Lots of magic built within this. How was this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you'll need is this very Hallowistic looking Deep Hallows knife right here. You'll need is a pre-carved pumpkin or a fake one. What you're gonna do is put a hole into it. Then you can put your hand in there. You can move and make it float. You're going to do is turn this around like that. I'm going to do this in the shade because it looks really, really nice. That way it goes well with this. What you're going to do is have the scarf and the knife like this. Like that. That way it is presented like this. So, the knife first. Use this as a magic wand to go above like this. And then tap onto the stem of the pumpkin. Rest the knife down onto the table. Make sure everyone gets to see that. Like that. Or have it to face the pumpkin like this. Then you're going to is use the covering. You're going to is twist it like this. And then it'll hide like this. And then you take off the scarf like this. to actually reveal it like this, so the audience will see is this. Take the scarf over, and as you do, go in and be very quick about it. Get a turn and go watch this. 3, 2, 1. Be very epic as you take the scarf off, and by magic, it carves the pumpkin. I'm gonna say, because of that, we'll see what will happen. And then you can go into this and make the pumpkin to move. Make sure you act surprised, and then rise it above, and then move forward like this. And then grab it like that before it even gets away. Like that. That way it adds a little something even more supernatural, like the spirit of the Jack-o'-lantern. And that's how you do and perform the magic trick to the magic Hallows pumpkin carver knife magic trick. So we did some in the light there, but now we're going to actually is keep up with this now, because now we get to the dusk, the shadowy, the ominous will come within this. And then we get down to our one, so here goes into our reviewed magic trick for this one on part 2 to our spot 15, and our magic trick on part 2 being our 53rd one goes to the magic Jackel wand magic trick. That's what this will look like. So here's the thing I got is this magic wand right here. You're gonna actually is to take this watch. By magic, I make a pumpkin to appear. Now, a pumpkin, watch. A Jackel pumpkin. How is this magic trick done? Oh, so this is done right now. So here goes into a magic wand and a Jackel pumpkin. Actually, I've actually made and invented this magic trick for this installment on our part 2 on our 11th installment being a Deep Hallows. You can see this here has an elastic in the inside of this. It's a hollow magic wand. The tips I've done right there, all handmade. Even this right here is designed as well too. This is actually one of like a fall pumpkin that's taped right there. You're going to hide this. It's almost like the appearing rose on the magic wand, but more different, or the flower wand, like this, down like that, hidden behind here. That way you can see the magic wand, and then you're gonna go like that. Like that. It appears on top. You can show the face if you want to, or if it turns into the pumpkin, you can say, we got the pumpkin, but what kind of pumpkin? Gonna turn this like this, but you're gonna give it a shake. Like this. So here, and go like that. And you can say, goes to the Jackel pumpkin. Now on top of the magic wand. After it's done, do the magic wand moves like this and cast out a Hallows spell. And as you do the magic trick too, the magic Jackel wand magic trick. Here, something very eerie and very ominous and very luminous. Then that goes into a face, not any face. an EerieLike Hallows vampire. And it goes to the 16th one. And on part 2, to our 54th one, which I like to call the Magic Spooky Eerie Vamp Face Trick. Here's what this will look like. As it is we're gonna go deeper into the Hallows shadows for this one. Watch very closely. It eerily glows, and it's scary. Deep Hallows. Watch this. My face. Wow, that was definitely something. How is this Hallows trick done? As is but to reveal the secrets. For this magic trick, we're going to need are only two things. One, an alternative light source. So, fair warning. This here is a light source. I'm going to turn it on, but I'm going to turn it this way so that way you can see it like this. Okay, like that. So this is what you'll need for this. You're going to actually have it to glow upon your face because it will glow. So what mask is this? It is a vampire's mask. I'll take it off. It is a plastic mask that actually glows in the dark. And when you turn off the light source, it glows, but the eyes don't, but the teeth don't. It looks very eerie, very ominous, and very Deep Hallows-like. So once you got this, you're gonna put this on like this. It has a strap. And so it is in a nice good shape in place of your place. Then you're gonna go get that light source, and then you can like this, and you'll just go on your face like this. You can see it glows very nice and eerily. It's very luminous. Luminous means kind of a technical way of highlighting something like this. And they'll glow like that. You can see that it glows. But if you go further in to the shadows, like this, you see, you don't see the mouth or the eyes. All you see is the face. So you will go from here, hang it to glow, and then go watch. If you turn it off, go like this, you can see all the features go away. The nose part there a little bit, no fangs, open cavity of the mouth, and same with the eyes. Very Deep Hallows like. And definitely goes well with it as well too. And that's how you do the magic trick 2, the Deep Hallows vampire face trick. I fully recommend it. That was completely epic. I enjoyed that. I'm impressed with your magic tricks, Reese. Well, anyways, hope you enjoyed them all.
As is, there's still more that he has from the Hallows to you. But first, check out this. Here's my Hallows glow.
And that puts us down to our next one when we get to our 17th spot on our part 2 magic trick, to our number 55. That is to the magic head Hallows skull turn trick. That's what this will look like. Howdy. Here I have the skull. Right here. Watch this. Are you ready? Watch. And this on my face. I'll also do that one over here too. Watch. Oh, wow. Hallows, this trick is done. As is about to reveal the secret behind the turning head skull, the Hallows deep one. All you'll need is your Halloween mask skull. Right here. You're going to do is strap this onto your head like this. That way you see like this. And then talk first. And then you're going to is pull this off like this. And then you're going to is twist it like this. Hands like this. And go twist it like this. Like that. Hands like this. And then twist it again. Like that and go. Like that. And then put the band back on again. Like that. And then talk like this after moving the jaw. It's a cool trick that you could do is Deep Hallows, and it also goes into something a little bit of supernatural with this one. So start with that in the shadows, and then do it one again in kind of like more of a slight shadow, and do it again as many times as you want, and you'll still get everyone surprised with the one. I know how that trick was done and performed. Oh, here's an epic one. It takes a skull that magically bursts into flames. Yes, into flames, the impossible. And that goes into our trick spot number 18. And on part 2, our number 56. The magic trick here, which I like to call the Magic Hallows Fire Skull magic trick. So this will look like. So here I have is this skull here. Watch. Very carefully. Whoa. Wow. That bursts into flames. Whoa! Did you see that? Whoa! Now, definitely because in Deep Hallows, it gave a pumpkin color flame from the skull, and you've seen it. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. Here are the things that you'll need to get to perform this magic trick. Again, be careful, because here you're working with flame in this one. For the flaming skull, you will need a small lighter they can easily palm. 2, a deep plate. Seeing this here? It must be deep. That way the flame stays under control. Next you'll need is your Halloween skull. Take off the jaw part. That way the upper teeth stay like that. That way it looks nice and Hallow-like. Then you'll need is your rubbing alcohol. You're going to is put the rubbing alcohol into the plate. You don't need a lot. Just a little bit goes a long way. You want this, because this is plastic. You want this ways away from the plate. Like this. Like that provides space. That way the flame does not harm the plastic Halloween skull. So give it space, like about that much room. Like that. This here is hidden behind here. Because what you're going to do here is get the flame to the plate behind of the skull. So like this. So here, I'll go from over here. Like this. You need a deep plate in order for it to actually do really good to control. This would give the illusion that the flame is actually coming from the skull. Like this. So line it up. I'll move the camera down a little bit so you can see it even more. And I'll just have it up like that. So you can see it like that. What I'm going to do is going to go watch this. Look at the skull. Right, like that. And go like that. And pretty soon, what will happen is the flame starts to rise up. And like a crown, it reigns above the skull, making it the flame skull. It also is turned around like this. Now we can see skull, the flame coming from the skull. And then forcefully blow the flame out afterwards. It's a very epic one, a very deep hollow one, because it involves the skull. It's something supernatural, because the flame from the skull, it almost reminds me of the film The Ghost Rider. That too was a famous skull, but for this one, made great for our Deep Hallows installment. And I say perform the Magic Trick 2, the Magic Hallows Flaming Skull Magic Trick. Very epic one, and a very eye-catching one. For the flame from the Deep Hallows. right to you. Okay, with that, we'll get down to our next one, to our 19th spot and on our part 2, to our 57th one, which I like to call the Eerie Scary Hallows Pumpkin trick. So when here was our trick preview. Here's the performance of what this would look like.
That was completely epic. I enjoyed that flaming skull. Wow. Anyways, here is more on installment 11 from the Deep Hallows to you.
So here's me, I got this very scary looking pumpkin here. I'm going to ask it, can you give us the lights on the Hallows? Yeah? Watch. Oh! Just did. Eerie green. Wonder what else it will do, since it now give us the Hallows glow. Okay, now that we got this like this, we'll see what else it'll do. As a cloud ends up coming right out of the Hallows Scary Pumpkin. How was this trick done? As is about to reveal the secret. I'll let Scary Pumpkin say that one. Here are the things that you need to get to perform this trick. For this trick, you will need to get is your LED candle. It comes with the remote, and you'll need is some tubing that you can use to blow our next item, and that's this talcum powder. There's a place you can actually put the talcum powder right there. Make sure you get enough in. Like this, right? That way, quite a bit. Gives a great effect. Like mist of the Hallows or something like that. You're going to is turn on the candle. Like this. In the bottom. Like that. Do this in a slight shade. And then you're going to is hit the green button. Like this to change green. But you're going to is after is turned off. So that way it's all set and ready for the green. You're going to is the pumpkin that has the hole in the bottom. Your fake one. You're going to place this onto it like this. You see, if you blow onto the tube, it will expel it like this. I'll do a little bit from over here, right? Like that. Make sure you add a good amount. Okay, so once you've got that, you are good to go. You're going to do two is say about the Hallows glow. Hide this. You're going to is turn on after singing a few times. Can you give us the Hallows glow? Nice eerie green will show. Because they have it at the right setting for it, the right color for the pumpkin. And it goes well with the pumpkin. And it goes well to highlight the talcum powder as it comes out like the mist cloud. Behind the pumpkin, you can see, oh, it'll do. And then, forest blow. It'll give an eerie mist. As well, goes great with the green, and it actually highlights it, and it looks very Deep Hallow-like. And as I do, a Deep Hallows Scary Pumpkin trick. And that puts us down to our next trick. We get to our 22nd one, and on part 2 to our 60th one. That goes to the Magic Hallows Fire Jackel trick. Here's what this will look like. So here with me, I got is this eerie, creepy looking Jackel pumpkin here. And here I got this Hallows bone right here. For this way over here, we'll actually call upon it. Say, okay, Jackel, Jackel, fire Jackel. Jackel, Jackel, fire Jackel. Whoa! Wow! The flame of the flaming fire Jackel. How was this trick done? I'll show you. For the Jackel trick, you will need a Halloween bone, a little bit shorter for a magic wand, going for the trick. So the trick is not in here, it is found inside here. This is actually LED, and it has a try me button. Now when you press this, it has a light in the inside that flickers like fire. Like a fire Jackel. You can see? Right there? It almost like it's a candle built in the inside. Giving it the flame effect. You're going to is hide this in your hand like this. Now we can turn it on like this. So you can start off with it like this and show the Halloween bone first. You're going to go and say the words fire Jackel of about like 3 times like this. First you say I call upon, and you can say Jackel, fire Jackel, Jackel, fire Jackel, like that, and then press that button. Best bet if you have something onto you like this. Works great like this. Now we can go and hide it and go fire, fire Jackel, fire, fire Jackel. Say that a few times and look it brings the fiery flame from the Deep Hallows. Oh, yeah. And that's how you do the Deep Hallows Fire Jackel trick. It's a very great Deep Hallows trick that we're going to do, and that's how you perform that trick. Oh, hey! Looks like one of the legend is right here. The Headless Horseman. Just right here. There's something that's missing. His head. Even though he's holding his head, but there's something that he likes to have with him. What is that? A pumpkin. Well, let me see what I can do about that. Here, I got this. Here. A gift to you. There we go. Now it's complete with the pumpkin. With his head right over there. But because the legend has him with one of the pumpkins. What is that? A Jackel. A Jackel lantern-like pumpkin with the flame. Look at this. A legendary one. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Now that definitely goes well with ya. And then that puts us down to our spot number 21. That goes to our 59th one on our part 2. And that goes to the trick which I like to call the MagicHallows candle bag trick. Is what this will look like. So what's gonna light us our way into the Hallows? But a nice looking EerieLike candle. And with that, we got a bag. Well, a bag? A Jackel like bag. First, I open the bag. Like this. You can see there's nothing in the inside. We're gonna go and place the candle right here inside the bag, just like this. See me like that. So let's place it in. Watch very closely with this. Watch. The bag starts to light up. The flame of the Jackel. But what happened to the candle? Let's reach in and find out, shall we? It lights up, showing part of the Hallows with bats and a Hallows like house-like thing. Whoa. With this Hallows light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine away into the Hallows shadows. How is this trick done? I'll show you. For this Deep Hallows like trick, you'll only need only two things seen here. One, you'll need is this Hallows like candle. It's LED flame here, and also has is a switch you can turn on right here. Like this. And it also has color to it. It has like eerie green, purple. It turns to blue, so it color changes, and the fire of the Jackel up on top. And it has some nice pictures onto it right here. So for the trick you're going to is have this off. You're going to is sew the bag completely empty. You're going to place this in like this. Into the bag like this. Here you're going to do is get to the switch like this and turn it on like this in the inside of the bag. Like this, with the hand over like this. And that way it turns on. The switch, this is down here, so you can easily go like this and go like this. It turns on so that you have your hands over the bag, and the light will show the bag will shine and glow like a pumpkin color. You're going to reach in and say, what did that? And I'm doing to the candle. It gave it light. Goes into ambience, the Hallows, and adds a little bit of color in with the Hallows shadows. See now? Just right here. And that's how you do and perform the trick 2. The Hallows candle bag trick. Great combo, because all you need is the bag and that candle. See, just right here. Also, tip: this takes batteries. It'll take 3 AA batteries for this. Makes a great trick that you want to do. Is very easy, very self-working. No practice required. There's no prep. All you just need are those 2 things to get for that trick. And then we get down to our 22nd spot in part 2. To our 60th one, which I like to call the Magic Hallows Hell Ball Scarf magic trick. Is what this will look like. So here I got our 4 sponge balls here. I'm gonna actually is put them into this scarf right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like this. Watch very closely at this. It turns into a devil horn. A Hallows devil horn. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. For this, you'll need is 4 red sponge balls out of your magic stuff right here. You'll need is 1 plastic devil horn, Halloween like costume. You're going to is get yourself a big black scarf. You're going to place this closest to you into your armpit like this, holding on to it like that. You're going to is sew 1 sponge ball after sewing the 4. I'll place it into here. 1, count 2, 3, then 4. You're going to hold those there. This now will be held in that same hand like this. And then you're going to is have your hand to be covered like this. And then all I gotta do is go like this. And by magic, those 4 sponge balls turn into 1 devil horn. You can hold it in a silk. So, or, doing that, after it's done, you can ball up this, place this into your pocket, ditching the balls inside the scarf. Or you can ditch the balls in the scarf. That way they can take a look at that too, if they want to see inside as well too. And as you do and perform the magic trick too, the magic hell ball scarf magic trick, the magic Hallows hell ball scarf magic trick, which is what it is. Here we get down to our next one we get to our 23rd one, and on part 2 to our 61st one. And that goes to the magic trick, which I like to call the magic devil horn blendo magic trick. Is what this will look like. So here with me I have is a black garland and the multicolored garland with pumpkin and black. Here I'm going to actually is first I'll place this into here for now. I'll just take this one here first, and I'll place that into my fist like this. That. Then I'll get this, the black garland, like this. Inside my fist. Okay, wads. If I go from here, wads. It turns into 1 devil horn from the Hallows. How is this magic trick a trick done? As is about to reveal the secret. That's what you'll need to perform this magic trick. Here's what you'll need to get for this. 1 of your Halloween prop like devil horns. You're going to actually is hollow it out a little bit with this for the blendo. You're going to take a look at the color of the devil horn. It looks like this garland here. This is the one that has black and orange like red. Same with the one devil horn here. And then the only is this black one as well too. This will get palmed. Go see you like that. Start off with the black. Then place it into the part right here. Like this. You're gonna hide that though while doing that. Like this. So that. Then after that's done, you're going to is go in like this. And you're going to is twist. Twist like this. And it turns into 1 devil horn. Now those 2 garlands now blend together to create this. And that's how you do and perform the magic trick too. The magic devil horn blendo magic trick. The Hallows devil horn blendo. Good, my magic trick. The that you can do. And as we do and perform that magic trick. To our 24th spot and part 2, we get to our 62 to the Magic Hallows Eerie Scary Skull Steak trick. Here's what this will look like. So here with me, I got is this lawn steak here. You know, see what I could do with this. Watch very carefully. Whoa. The one eye blinks. That there is definitely pretty eerie. And creepy too. And very hollow-like. How is this trick done? I'll show you a very simple and straightforward trick. Because all you'll need is this LED Deep Hallows like skull lawn steak. There's a button back here. Then when you press this right here, one eye blinks, but the other does not. Very creepy. And very eerie. You're going to have it like this. And you're going to move it like this. Like that. And by magic, only one eye blinks red. Like that. Finger right there in the back. That's all that you are doing to perform this trick. Now we get to our trick spot number 25. And on part 2 to our 63rd one. Goes to the magic coffin candle. The Magic Hallows coffin candle holder magic trick is what this will look like. All the way from the Hallows I get is a coffin, and the inside is a candle holder. In the inside. Why is that? I wonder. Okay. Anyways, you can see here that if we're gonna actually just turn this upside down into the coffin like this, I'm gonna actually is to give this close like that. Watch very closely. It turns right back up. I can do it again. Down here like that. And I can just give this a close like this. Again. Like that. Watch again. To the Deep Hallows. And it stands straight up into the coffin. How is this one done? I'll show you. All you'll need is this nice Deep Hallows like candle. The blood drips on top like this. And a coffin they can easily hold. Like that. So off with the candle in the inside. The doors are closed. You can open it up. Take out the candle holder and so. Turn it upside down and place it in. And as you do, at a slant, you're going to so it like that. Turn up like that as you turn it towards you, and then close the door of the coffin. Wave of your fingers and say to the Hallows Deep. And then open up the coffin like this. And it now stands straight up from upside down turn straight right back up inside the coffin. See him just here. And as you do, the magic Deep Hallows coffin candle holder magic trick. To our 26th spot, we get to our 64th magic trick. This one here I like to call the Magic Hallows Viper Wand magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So here I hold is the Viper wand right here. Okay, I'm gonna just put that in my armpit for now. I'm going to show you is this black silk. I got nothing there. Okay, let's wrap this up like that. Watch, gonna actually hold on to the silk like this. Wand, watch. By the Deep Hallows. We'll see what that has done. It magically gives me a viper snake. How's this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you'll need is a fake viper snake. Then you'll need is a black silk scarf. Goes well. And this wand. Actually, I made it this wand too. The wand tips. And the coil strips right here. You're going to is put the viper snake, the fake one, held in your hand like this, or holding on to this silk like this. Hold on to the magic wand just like this. Like that first. Then put this into your armpit. So the scarf completely empty. Viper snake's here, handing it to you to cover. Like this. And then you're going to is take that and wrap it like this. You hand like that. Hold on to it. Careful that it doesn't flash. Like that. Get the magic wand and wave and say to the Deep Hallows. Like that. And then open the scarf. Like that. Revealing the viper snake in the inside right here. You can also use a finger and make the head rise up just like that. Or you can go like this with the wand. And I'm doing that too. And that's what you do the magic trick 2, the magic viper wand magic trick. Goes into Deep Hallows, goes into the snakes. Very eerie, creepy, but also very Hallow-like. To our 27th spot, we get to our trick number 65 on part 2. On our 11th and it's summoning again. Thank you so much for watching our summons 1 through 10. Coming up after this one will be our Wiccan Witch one. On the Hallow side as well too. Anyways, here is the trick for this one. That is to the magic hover spider trick. Is what this will look like. I'll just say hover like. So here is this spider right here. Yeah, actually is to make this spider to magically is hover. Watch this very carefully. Watch 3, 2, 1. completely hovers right where I am. How is this hover spider trick done? I'll show you. All you need is one thing, and that is this garland-like spider that's black and orange. What you're going to do here is hold the spider underneath it here. So you're going to do is have your hand to your side that you can easily hold one of the legs like this. That's what's allowing it to hover. So from here, so I'll be very slow about it. Go from here, 3, 2, 1, like that. And then pass your arm around like this if you want to, or use a Hallows bone. Here like that. Like that. And then go under and take it out like this. And by magic, having the spider to hover. And that's how you do and perform the Hallows hover spider trick. It's a very simple and very straightforward trick that anyone can do. Then we get down to our 28th spot and our part 2 to our 66th one. That goes to the magic coffin. The magic Hallows coffin cards. Magic trick. Here's what this will look like. See here? Okay. I'm going to just have these face down right here. And I want you to pick only 2 cards first before I show you the coffins. Okay, so tell me when to stop. Stop there. Okay. Okay, so that's the card. Okay, so remember that card? Like I'm gonna actually so hold on to that card from here. Once you select is a second card. Stop there. Okay. Okay. That one. Okay, so remember that card? Okay, I'm gonna actually put them here like that. I'm going to square up the deck of cards, and all I have is only 2 cards. So here I got some coffins right here. Here, I'll place one of the cards in the inside, like this. Okay, I'll place one into there. These are cards that you selected. And I'll place this card in like this. Okay, like that. I'm going to guess the cards within the black Hallows coffins. My guess, my great Hallows guessing on the cards that are inside these things right here. I believe that over here is the King of Hearts. Yeah? Is it the King of Hearts? Let's find out. The King of Hearts. Use a little bit of Hallows magic to predict that card inside that coffin. Now the other one, in the other coffin, I'm guessing, is it the Jack of Clubs? Yes? Let's find out. the Jack of Clubs. So how did I do this master trick? As is about to reveal, the secrets when he goes into Deep Hallows mentalism. Here are the things that you need to get for this magic trick. For this magic trick, you will need is this card deck. It is the Stargazer card deck, so a specialty card deck. And here was the face cards. I like using face cards. Here, what we're going to do is some mentalism with it. So here, I'll just put these aside because we're going to do is get the cards from this. I'll show you the cards from the box. So the backs have like like Hallows like pumpkin color like suns on the backs, and on the fronts they look like this. Okay, so what you're going to do is take, let's say, cards out that you want to force. Here, the King of Clubs. And the King of Spades, let's say. Okay, so you're gonna do is force that upon as a select card. How? By cutting the deck right here and breaking that like that. And the same as the other one too. Like on top. So as I can say, so let any card you're gonna is only push one out like that, which was the card that they are going to take a look at right there. So that's the card that you that they selected. The other one, yeah, like that. Let's say that one. They see that one. Square the deck up like this. And you're going to do is place this aside. You do not need that. So you know what the cards are. You're going to is put them into these coffins that have crosses on. And you're going to turn them up like this. Put it down like this and turn it like this. And you can also tell by looking into with the crosses right there, so that right there you can see the card in the inside, but they won't even know. You'll do the same to the other card like that too. That way you can look into where the crosses are. And you'll know. You can say, okay, so over here, in this one here, I believe is the Jack of Spades. Open it up like that, and so. No, the King of Spades, yeah. Right there, and then take it out like that, and so the King of Spades, take it out and place it on top of the coffin. Over here. You can see here, I believe, is the Queen of Clubs. And put it up. And on behold, the Queen of Clubs. You can leave it in if you want to, or take it out and place it on top of the lid of the coffin. Seen? This is here. And that right there, so you do and perform the magic trick to the Magic Hallows coffin cards. Magic trick. Then to our spot number 29 and our part 2 to our 67th one. That goes to the Magic Pumpkin Spirit Scarf. magic trick is what this would look like. So here I have is this pumpkin right here. Watch. Completely, it vanishes. But watch this. Very closely here. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, and it does that, it rises up onto the scarf. Whoa. How was this master trick done? I'll show you. This is much like the zombie ball and the zombie skull. This one here goes into the pumpkin. Here's what you'll need to perform this master trick. And that's what you'll see just right here. You'll need is a pumpkin and a coat hanger that you'll put into the inside. Then you'll need is a scarf. Here I chose was this nice Deep Hallows looking skull cloth, black because it goes well. You're going to is hold on to the handle of this like this. And you're gonna go like this first. So, I'm going like this and make it completely vanish. Push this out like this. Then you're gonna go to the side. Like that. And then go back. And then go like this to show that it's not even there. Make sure you hide the pumpkin. And then do that same thing again. Then this time you're going to have it to rise above, like this. And then you're going to rest it there, and the silk go like this. And it vanishes again. This time you're going to actually rest it upon your arm. From here, rest it upon your arm, and it appears right onto your arm. Like that. And then it vanishes. Repeat the same thing. Like this. Bring it down. And scarf. This right up next to it. Up close to it. Just like this. After magic trick is done. And then to do and perform the magic trick 2, the Magic Hallows Pumpkin Spirit Scarf magic trick. Then to our 30th one, and on part 2 to our 68th one, which I like to call the Magic Ball Pumpkin and Jackel bucket magic trick is what this would look like. So here, just look how small these Jackel ball. You can see just how small they are. like this, the whole lot. This is all that I got right here that I hold. Watch this. I'm going to put this into the bucket like this. Like that, we'll see what we could do. Oh wait, watch, before, let's put something onto the bucket, like that. Wow, even the bucket just did a magic trick. Because of that, let's see what that did. I place this onto the table, and I'm going to wave in a bit of Hallows magic. Watch this, to the Deep Hallows. We'll see. 1. Whoa. And look. Since that happened, look how big it is now. From one small into a big size. How was this magic trick done? I'll show you. All you will need is this garland of pumpkins right here. Then to go with it, you will need is a bucket right here that goes well with the pumpkin garland, which is what this is. It's the unique one. You're going to is preload these in like this. You're going to is take one, like this. Make sure you get a bunch on one. Because you're going to is make it like a very small strand. You're going to hold the pumpkins out like this. So that I only got one small, can just add to a table or holding onto the buckets, and up to you. I only got is just all this. This is so small. And it actually is make this grow in size. Place it into the bucket like this. Like that. Bucket right here has the lot. They're gonna actually just wave your hands over the bucket. But before, if you have this, you can go down and put a face onto it like that. So go like that first and say, watch this first. I get a face to appear on that. Now, I'll put in the magic right here to the Deep Hallows. Like that. Then just reach in and pick up one. And then followed by more of them like this. From one small goes into a lot big of a strand of pumpkins. And that's how you do the magic Hallows pumpkin ball pumpkin bucket streamer magic trick. And then we get down to our 31st spot, and on part 2 to our 21 and our 69th one. It goes to the magic deep card Hallows pumpkin magic trick. That's what this will look like. Keep your eyes on this. We'll see if it will turn into something. Knowing that the Hallows is just over here. Whoa! Great Hallows! Did you just see that? That bucket just turned into the pumpkin. Yeah, Anyways, I have something here. I'll give you take a look at. It's these cards right here. The eerie looking cards. Deep of the Hallows look. And I got this pumpkin now, since I just transformed into a pumpkin. Right there. Okay. I'm going to look for a card. That one there. The pumpkin color king of diamonds devil card. And I got this. I'm going to actually I'll place this into the deck of cards like that. I'm going to just bring this over here. Going to actually to give this a shuffle like this. So there's no means for this to actually get to the cards, because if it was a ghost, let's say, it would. Cards right here onto the table. Okay, we'll see that. That too is a ghost. I wonder what it did. Whoa! It just picked up the card that I just made vanish. How is that possible? How is that possible? And it's to reveal the secrets. All you'll need are some few simple things to pull this Deep Hallows magic trick. The pumpkin is Deep Hallows because of how deep and dark it looks. And kind of pumpkin, because you can see over here parts of the pumpkin. What you will need to get are 2 card decks. There's duplicates involved in this one. The decks I used for this was the monster decks. And not just that, the monster deck boxes go well with the pumpkin. See here? I'll show you up front. Look, maybe I'll just pick this up so I can show you like this. Look, monster decks and the pumpkin go very well together, making it a magic trick that definitely goes together very well. Oh, I almost turned this into ears. Okay, so what you're going to pay attention to is the duplicate cards. We have our 2 of the same cards, same color like pumpkin. I suppose was the 2 of these that go well with the pumpkin as well too, as you can see right there. You're going to preload one into the pumpkin, right into the mouth like that. You're going to take the card deck like this and show the top card, or go through the cards and take out the card like that. So making it fast is very, very simple. You're going to fakely put this into the deck like this. Pick it off like that. This now gets ditched. You're going to shuffle the cards. You say, okay. You're going to talk about the pumpkin, like, I don't know. I don't know if this pumpkin could be a Deep Hallows ghost pumpkin or something like that in the same line. So put it onto the table, onto the corner, or the center. Then you're going to go and say, we'll see. Put your thumb into here where the little light goes, and you pick it up like this, like it floats. It definitely is ghost pumpkin. Go that first, and then you end up doing that, and then you go forward and try and cast it. You can say, okay, say, I wonder if it was a ghost, what you'll do with that card. You're going to go and go, where's the card? It's not there. Or you can go, I wonder if what it has done, just by being just like this, if you want to. Pumpkin now goes down like this. It'll fall down in here. You're gonna go and reach in. Like that. And hold the card and pull it out of the mouth. Like that. And by magic, it retrieves the card that you just made vanish. You can do that by going through here if you want to see to vanish, or it's the most straightforward, stack up and right onto the table. And then that pushes circling down to our next spot, to our 30-second spot, and on part 2 to our 70th one. Magic trick there, which the trick there I like to call the Deep Dark Hallows Scare trick. Here's what this will look like. Here in the Hallows tree, you can see that there's something peeking. Yeah, that's completely haunting. What was that? I got to. How is this trick done? As it is about to reveal the Deep Hallows Hallowistical 2 right now. Here's what you'll need to get to perform this trick. And that's one more thing, and that is this window suction cup picture of something very haunted like and very deep hollow as well too. This also has LEDs in the back right there that has a pull tab. When you pull this, those will flash like that. So you're going to is either like put this on like in the washroom for a scare, or like onto a tree, and all you gotta do is pull the tab here out. And then you'll get those eyes to flash red. Very haunting like, eerie, and very hollow like as well too. Make sure when you see this, acting with this as if you were scared. And as you do, the Deep Hallows Scare trick prank. You can turn it into a prank if you want to. Or just keep it as just a trick. And then that puts us down to our next spot. Goes to our 33rd spot on part 2 to our 71st one. That goes to the magic growing Hallows bat magic trick. That's what this will look like. So here I hold is this nice silk scarf here, and here I have is this bat right here. See just how small this bat is. Watch this. I actually just take this and watch. Have it now to grow in an epic size. How is this magic trick done? As is but to reveal the secret behind the magic growing Hallows bat magic trick. For this magic trick, you will need is one small bat, how many Halloween supplies. You will only need is a silk scarf, or any scarf will do for a covering. What are we covering? This very big, large bat, which is what you've seen just here. As the larger size of the bat seen just here. Because from the Hallows definitely has bats. That's why I put this in. To perform it, all you're going to do here is take the silk like this. Take the large bat right here, and you're going to is have it into the back like this, and cover it like this. All to be seen is the silk that you are holding. From there, you're holding is the smallest bat right there. You're going to do is put this in, and put the larger bat under it, on top of that, and go like this, like that. And by magic, the one small Hallows bat now grows. Give this now a ditch at the edge of a table, or putting it into your pocket if you are standing. So it's done. Hold the bat into the scarf and present. And that's how you do the magic trick 2, the magic growing Deep Hallows bat magic trick. And then we get down to our spot number 34, and on part 2, our 72nd one goes to the magic Deep Hallows tree monster trick. Here's what this will look like. See here, got this tree. I do not know why it's actually glowing green. Why is that? Maybe something supernatural was about to happen. No! Ah! Oh! It's gonna suck me into that tree. Yikes. I got to. You've been pranked. That one is a trick. How is this one done? I'll show you. For this trick, you will need is this Groot-like monster-like hand glove. So you'll see it here. This is the monster hand. What you will need is a green strobe light. Now be very, very careful. Warning: this one here goes into bit of a flashlight. And I'll also put that warning on this video as well too, on that you'll be seeing some lights within this as well too. I just wanted to voice it within this as well too. Because what I'll be using next is a green strobe light. You want to hide that behind a tree and make sure that it's carefully covered so no light leaks out. Only the tree gets it, and that's it. A little bit on you is okay, but be very careful when it comes to that. But it definitely goes well with the tree and the monster hand coming from it. So it's the eerie green, and it's also something supernatural and slight paranormal. Because that too definitely goes into the Deep Hallows. I got the light turned on, but all we're seeing is this green strobe light right here. Right there. So you get some gels there. You're going to put this like where the tree is. I'm not going to turn on. I'll just show you just as is from here like that. But only the tree gets it a little bit on you, a little bit, but not by much. It is just for a little bit of an effect, and that's basically it. So I'll put it next to a tree. And do this like during a nighttime. And then you'll be good to go. With the part of the revealing, we will just do the next step. And it'll be the same as the performance that you'll be doing. Put this on, go through the tree like this, at a slant like this, and go in like this. Go out like that, having the hand to come out of the tree like this. If you want to add a little bit of acting, you can by having it to reach out like this. So it's look as if the monster was actually like trying to pull you into the Hallows tree. And with that light, goes well onto the glove as well as on the tree, and both together, very eerie and very scary, creepy, and very Hallowistic. And that's how you do the trick 2, the Deep Hallows monster tree trick. That's what you're doing into a prank. It's all two. Then we get to our spot number 34, and on part 2. So 35 on part 2, our 73rd trick that goes to the Magic Hallows A-frame card. Magic trick is what this will look like. So here I got this here. I got these nice looking cards. So let's pick which one. Let's see. All looks good. Oh. Here's a card. Right here. We'll use this. This right here is one of the Hallows witches. You see right there. Okay, I'm gonna actually just place this into the deck of cards, and it's gonna actually just put it right to here like that. Okay, I'm just gonna go and shuffle these cards right here. Like that. Okay. Okay, so you see, you know that witch card? Let's see. Can we see it? Do you see that witch card in my hand right here? The hand of cards. You don't see it because of witches being so hollow. We'll see. Because as it is, I have here is this A-frame. Okay, go like that right here. But it actually is some very magical with this. Again, to take the A-frame here. Watch, just go in. Watch, 3, 2, and 1. Pull out the card that I just made completely vanish from the witch A-frame, the Hallows Deep one. How is this magic trick done? I'll show you. For this magic trick, you'll need 2 things. 1, the Thorn and Claw Manor deck of cards. And then to go with it is this witch A-frame. The deck and the A-frame go very well together, as you can see. Okay, so you're going to is have the A-frame just fit on the table, just like this. We'll use the same card, or we can find it in another card. We can find it in another card if you want to. So go through the cards. So you can say, let's find another hollow card. Let's choose is this card right here. So the card. Like that. That's the card that you're going to actually make completely vanish. You're going to is on the backs of the cards, because these are the backs of the cards right here, and these are the fronts. Like that. You're going to is break the deck of cards like this, and you're going to just put this on like this. This here is so easy to take off. Like that. So you're going to put this on both together like that. Hold, remove the card like this. And then you're going to is shuffle the cards with the card down here like this. Shuffle the cards just a few times. Keep the card hidden. I'll go like this. Flip. And break this card like that. So that we can easily go like this. And so that where did the card go? It's completely vanished. It's not there. Hold the card. Assemble the deck. Cards right there. This is down. As now you grab the A-frame card, now goes up to the one of the sticks of the A-frame, like this. Pass your hand through once, twice, third. You're gonna pull out like this. Make sure the head of the card is faced up or face down like that. So from here, 1, 2, 3. Make sure you go down into the center and pull out the card from the A-frame just like this. The deck of cards here is another specialty card deck that we've used for this installment. And as we do, the magic trick to it. Bring us down to our next one. We get to our 36th spot. Now part 2, our 74th one. So here, I like to call the Magic Deep Hallows Stone Trick. Is what this will look like. So here with me, I have is this very eerie, scary-like tombstone here. Look, it does look pretty eerie, pretty creepy too. Anyways, we'll see what this can do. Check out the stone. It gives us a Hallows light show. How is this trick done? It is but to reveal the secrets behind this too right now. All you'll need is this effects tombstone. This is an effects tombstone that I've made and constructed by hand. Let's go into here. It's actually an effects because it has a button here, and when you touch this, that's when the eyes show the colors like that, right? So this is made out of styrofoam, and the whole thing here is cased with a shirt. This would be behind you like that, and you could use to go right there. You can see what this stone is capable of doing. It gives an eerie light show, a Hallowistic one, and a very deep hollow one as well too, coming from an eerie looking stone. Let's do the Deep Hallows stone trick. Then that puts us down to our 37th spot in our part 2 to our 75th one, and that goes to the Deep Hallows Jackel Crow Scare Trick. Is what this will look like. So here goes into the legendary part of the Hallows. That just gives me the chills seeing that. Even in the Hallows shade. How is this trick done? I'll show you. But first, take a look at it up close. Here is what it was. It was this. It's an effects mask. Not this, but the inside of it. There's an effects mask that's built in the inside of it. I actually put this together. It's one of my masks from before. Here's the working over here. Try me and this remote thing here. And you see here, you can kind of see it there, that when this is turned on, it lights up. It's a light up mask that's mounted and fastened in the inside of this. And that was just on this. Right there. Skeleton with all this stuff on, and the sword, like the pumpkins over here, makes it go well with this. This just goes on top just like this. Very easily. Or somewhat. Whoa. Like kind of. That's what it was. That was just mounted on top here. You can see the mask was exposed. Oh, let's put this back on. Let's put this back on again. It's I'll put it back on after. It's a legendary one, part of the Hallows. It has the eerie green part of the Hallows with that one as well too. Hallows tip: make sure you do that in the Hallows shadows. Kind of dark a little bit there. You can make sure it's easy to see. You can see that eerie glowing green, the eyes, and the mouth as well too. And that's what you do and perform that trick. You can also turn that into a prank if you want to. Then we get to our last one, to our 38th one, and our part 2, to our 76th one, which I like to call the skull, the Hallows Deep Head Skull Drop magic trick. Is what this will look like. You can see here, I have this ability to have my head drop, almost like the legend of Sleepy Hollow. The Hallows, but this one is different. Watch this. Just like that. I don't feel nothing. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3.
Whoa, buddy. Try the A&W Spice.
How is this magic trick done? I'll show you something. Is a classic, but I spice it up a little bit more. All you need here is a skull mask and a camo jacket or anything big. The truss. It's just behind here. This is what's allowing it to rise up. And that's all that was. It's like a classic magic trick too. The different variations of the head falling down and getting it to get fixed up again after that. So it's like this. All I gotta do is with this, pull like that. Your head drops on there. You can see the truss is right there. So like that. That's all that it is. You can also do other things too, like that. Best bet is to use a skull mask. Goes well too. You say, "Hey, I got this ability to actually have my head drop like this." Also like the Hallows legend, but this one here. Just gonna count from, let's say, 5, Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Do this. Hit there and go watch. Like that. And then move your head and then go right back on top just like that. That's all that it is. And that's how you do and perform that magic trick. It's a Deep Hallows one because of the skull and of the camo. Goes well with the look. Oh, wait. How about the hoodie part? There you go. I had to take a picture of that one as well too. And now we've reached the end of that, and now here we'll get to our 2 bonus tricks. Here is our bonus trick 1. That one goes into the helmet, and then the trick which I like to call the Great Hallows helmet trick is what this will look like. So from the Deep Hallows, I got is this Hallows helmet. What? No way. Did you see that? If I put it over here like this. Okay, looks like it has like a ghost from the Hallows and with inside this. How was this trick done? I'll show you. All you need is the helmet. Right there. They're gonna go like that with the visor so you can see. What you're going to is with your finger lift like that. But having it facing you. Like this. So lift it up like that first. So that that's moving from an unseen Hallows force. You're going to is turn it to this direction. Why? Because you want to move it like this. So you're going to turn it like that. And then you're going to go very slowly like this. Have it to turn back to where it was. And that's how you do the trick 2, the Haunted Hallows helmet trick. And now for our second bonus trick, and that goes to the Horseman's Head magic trick. Here's what this Hallows legendary one will look like.
They want to cut my head trick. Watch this.
How is this trick done? I'll show you. This one is an epic one, and one looking great to ending off our part 2. So how did I do this? I'll show you. Besides, as this on display, but was actually a trick as well. This would be still part of our display. Same with the that scarecrow like a Jackel that you've seen as well too. Anyways, so how did I pull this off? Besides, as the full make, this took me hours and hours. This is the one that I had to spend more time on because I needed to get the horse and the carriage for the horse. Okay, so for the head, was this? It's actually a zombie head, and a wig. I can just quickly disassemble the wig like this. Like that. So it looks like this. Okay, so this is happening in the shade. No one sees it. You need a black sleeve like that. Go up your arm like that. Go in. Like that. And then going to is mount this closest to where the head is on the horseless, the headless horseman. Like this. Like that. Right above where it is. Like on over here. That way you can also like talk like, hey, I want to see my head trick. And then you can see it move like that. And you can see that it goes like this. Away. And it serves down like that. So it's like it actually takes off its own head by a ghost of some sort, a Hallows ghost. And then just rests upon the horse. Like, the horse is like holding on to it like that. If you want to go that way too. And you can also have it rest, move, stay, 3, 2, 1, and do that. That way it has like a trick or something like that. Now that's also him holding his head, but in the legendary myth, or legendary part of it, was holding on instead of his head was a Jackel pumpkin. It's right there. I'm gonna take a picture of that too. With me in there. There we go. And that there concludes our part 2 on our 11th installment. I'll see you back for our witch installment. From yours truly, Reese. Peace, much love, and blessings. Namaste.